fast you were going?
What? How fast you were going?
I don't know. 10?
8.
Be advised, this is an explicit podcast. If you're easily offended, get your panties twisted into a knot. Leave now. Run in your safe space. Get your little cloth for your tears. All the opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and his guest and do not reflect the opinions of any local or government agency. Welcome to Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. I'm your host, the Iceman. This ain't gonna be a super long one. We'll talk about kind of motor competition from the past week. If y'all pay attention on Facebook, if y'all follow, y'all see I went live quite a few times with all the stuff that was going on out there. Let's go ahead and get the housekeeping out the way. First off, we're going to shout out our crew members. Highly appreciate them. We got Hoppy Hobson. We have Christopher DeMars. I got both of their mugs on their way to them. We got Z Palmer. Mr. Palmer. Sent you a private message on Patreon. I'm going to need your address so I can mail it out to you. We got Laura Stimson, appreciate her. We got Mr. Roy Spalding, Roy with an S. Of course, we got our favorite girl from down under, JoJo. We have Kaylee Norris. We have our friend from up north in the great state of Washington, Natasha A. And of course, we have Melissa Holstein, our first crew member there. Appreciate all those people tremendously. Anybody else wants to join up, there's also a $3 one and a $6 one. You don't get everything that the other ones get, but you get most of it. Helps pay for some of the bills around here. If you don't forget about My Patriot Cigar, go to mypatriotcigar.com. If you want premium cigars, anything over $100, free shipping. If you used my promo code MotorCop15, you'll get 15% off of your order. So if you're a person that likes to indulge in a higher end cigar, go grab you some. It's a U.S. based company, local business guy that owns it and stuff like that. He's a good guy. Go check them out. If you'd like any Motor Cop merchandise, go to the Etsy store. Get you a t-shirt or something. We also have the private Facebook page, the Clubhouse. You have to go on there and answer 3 questions, and if you answer them right, I'll let you in. That's free. Of course, always go like and subscribe. Hit the 5 stars, follow, review. All that stuff helps with the algorithms and helps move us up in the search engines, stuff like that. And of course, share it out. We appreciate it. Also, not sure. I do know Freebird will not be here Wednesday. He's got a fuzzy hat meeting. We just got off the phone. As everybody knows, I spent this past week, I was at Cabela's in Ascension Parish in the city of Gonzales for I think it's the 21st, Gulf Coast Police Motorcycle Championship. It is usually one of the bigger ones in the United States, is that competition. It was the smallest one I think we've ever had this year. I think it was like 90 bikes or 95 bikes or something like that. But that has to do with not COVID really anymore. We missed 2 years because of COVID. And now we got this recession going on. And a lot of these departments don't have the money in their budget to pay for the fuel expenses and stuff to send guys out here, and a lot of stuff like that. So we had a lot of guys from Mississippi didn't come. I mean, there was a lot of guys that usually come that did not get to come because of that. So hopefully next year they'll be coming back. Hopefully stuff will round itself out, even though I don't think it will. I did not compete. I always worked this one. Good thing because we were short on workers, and like I said, if you go, you can go back and watch some of the videos. I did a lot of lives. I did get another band on TikTok. Let's talk about that a second. I was doing the challenge run stuff on TikTok because they play music in the background, and Facebook likes to zap you with a copyright with the music in the background. Well, for some unknown reason, still don't know, I got banned from going live on TikTok. At first, they said I had been permanently banned from going live for nudity or sexual activity. Okay. I was filming motorcycles and stuff. Everybody was clothed that I saw and everything else. So I don't understand what happened, but I appealed it, and instead of being lifetime banned from going live, I only got a 5-day ban from going live. Go figure. Guess it's like one of them grown-ups or one of your bosses that when you prove them wrong, but they don't want to admit they're wrong. So I guarantee you, if I'd have been permanently banned, I'm still pissed off. I would have been totally done with fucking TikTok, period. I wasn't going to start back over to get 1,000 followers and all that shit to do lives again. I was just, what gets me, I guess if I was some chick, hot or not, it appears that I was on there. If I was on there with some thongs on with my legs spread open where you could basically see my asshole and everything, that's okay. Or I could have my tits back almost showing, or nursing my kid on there and popping a nipple out and putting the kid back on it. That's okay. Or, not having a bra on with my nipple showing, that's okay. But don't have cop motorcycle stuff on there. It's just totally ridiculous. I mean, it was just cops riding motorcycles. This anti-culture. Oh, or I could be a person in prison or jail who has an illegal cell phone that I got smuggled in, and now I'm doing TikTok lives from inside my jail cell with, and I've run across quite a few of them. I've sent them the whole stare, and I'm like, look at this shit. Because I'm sitting, the only reason I'm watching them is I want them to slip up and say where the fuck they're at. Because I'm telling you, I'll find the number to that jail or prison and call in a heartbeat and get their asses busted. My thing, I've watched them for like an hour. It's like, where's the fucking guards that are supposed to be making their rounds? Nobody's making their rounds. These motherfuckers are having a party in their goddamn cells, live on fucking the internet, and I didn't see a guard one come by. And then you have these little girls on there, or whatever you want to call them, saying, "Oh, you're so cute. Oh, what are you in for? When are you getting out?" It's like, really? He's in fucking jail for a reason. So when do you get out so you can come fuck me and impregnate me, and then we can have another kid that the taxpayers have to pay for, and then I can complain that my baby daddy ain't never around, or he's relocked back up because you want to fuck a dirtbag. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sure not everybody in jail is a dirtbag, but this motherfucker's in jail acting like a fool online, and this is the guy that you trying to pick up on? Really? Your standards are that fucking high, or your self-esteem is that low that you want to hit on a guy that's in fucking jail, knowing this motherfucker ain't going to get out and do anything for himself? 99% of them are going to reoffend. Recidivism rate is ridiculous. So, and this is the people you want to go out with. You think these people would be, I guess that's just a raising, I guess. I'm blaming that on some parents. Not all of it, but a lot of it. I mean, come on. Use some better judgment. No wonder we got all these kids out here that are fatherless and everything, because, when you got stupid little bitches like this, when you get out, you're so cute. I know you don't have you don't have nothing. You don't have a car. You don't have a job. You have nothing. You know you're 30 and you're still living with your mom. But I sure would love for you to get me pregnant, and so we can I need to get more food stamps and welfare and let the government pay for everything. Yeah. Okay. That's basically what's happening. People can like whatever. I don't care if I piss anybody off with that or not. Some people do need help. I'm not against helping people. People do need food stamps. But when I see a 22-year-old out there that's not even if they're working, I can understand. I was young once and didn't make that much money, and they need a little bit of help. That's fine. But you got these motherfuckers living in Section 8 housing and fucking on food stamps and the government dime for fucking medical and everything else, and not doing a goddamn thing. And then they're at the store buying fucking Red Bulls and fucking candy bars with a food stamp card. I just think that's wrong. They shouldn't. If you're on food stamps, SNAP, whatever the fuck you want to call it now, you shouldn't be able to buy Red Bulls. That's a luxury item to me. You should be able to buy milk, water, juice, bread, meat, food. Not fucking Twinkies, not fucking Snicker bars, not Red Bulls, not even soda. Period. These motherfuckers got free phones and everything else. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm getting political on y'all. Just shit just pisses me off. I got a fucking 5-day ban, and these motherfuckers are in prisons and everything, and are half naked girls shaking her ass on the same fucking thing, and that's fine. That's fine. Just I guess it's a hate law enforcement. I try to wish the culture would change a little bit. I guess that's wishful thinking. I don't see it changing anytime soon. Pretty sure most of the people that listen to me are pro law enforcement, and if they actually have a troll sitting down taking the time to listen to me, you go fuck yourself. Your dad probably ass raped you as a child, or something like that. So if you don't like it, come look me up. We can have a talk face to face. But once you climb out of your parents' bedroom and stop driving your mom's minivan or something. So back to the competition. Like I said, I got to see some guys I ain't seen in a long time. Met some new people, which was great. Actually met when I listen. Y'all know Motor Cop for Life's been on a few times and helps out. He's a good friend of the show and everything. And actually was talking to a guy, and this guy actually used to work with him, and he's from Missouri. He was down here filming some of the motor competition, so it's a very small world. Obviously, it was crazy that I met this guy, big old guy. Looks like a fucking professional wrestler. Maybe we'll get him on the show eventually. I said, just a big guy. I did take a shit ton of videos and pictures and stuff, and I'm gonna try to make a little video montage of all of it together, make it interesting. Probably post it on Facebook or something. The Patreon, the full Clubhouse members will end up getting to see all the videos that are uncut and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try to put together. I got to find the time to do it. No real major stories. We had a couple of pretty decent crashes out there, and nobody got hurt, thank God. One guy went down hard enough, his motorcycle actually flipped up completely upside down where his tires were sticking up in there like you would do with your old bicycle or something like that. They changed to fix your chain or something. You don't want a almost 1,000-pound motorcycle sitting like that, especially all the oil starts running where it's not supposed to. But we got it flipped back over, and he actually ended up winning some stuff in the competition. So they had quite a few. They had some good little crashes out there. Some interesting stuff with the competition run stuff. They had nailed a board down. You had to go over and stuff like that. Seen some of the older guys I used to work with. They're not older, but makes me feel even older because some of these guys are like when they worked for me, it's like they were in their 20s and stuff. And like now they're in their 30s and stuff. I'm like, God, I'm getting so fucking old. I was told how fat I was several times during the week. I think I must need to go on a diet or something, because obviously I must look like Jabba the Hutt or something like that. I didn't think I did, but obviously I do, because I was reminded of how fat I've gotten several times. So may just have to go on a diet with that. Let's look at this over here. I did receive, since I don't have a whole bunch of stories to talk about tonight or anything, got one of our friends from up in Canada did send some stories over for us. We can take a look at that on Thomas Barnes up in Canada. Sent us some Canadian news stories. This one here is about details about a fatal shooting of 2 police officers in Inns Hill, Ontario. So, pictures of them right here. One of them looks fairly young. Constable Devon Northrop and Constable Morgan Russell, unfortunately, both died after an exchange of gunfire on Tuesday night. That was recently, last Tuesday. That shooting happened at a home north of Toronto that left both of the officers and another young man dead. So on a special investigations unit, and a police officer died in the hospital, and a 22-year-old man died at the home after an exchange of gunfire Tuesday night. I wonder if he's the one that was doing the shooting. The 2 officers were killed. They didn't even have a chance to draw their guns when they were shot, because they must have been ambushed. A 3rd officer, who was also at the house, exchanged gunfire with the man. He was armed with the SKS semi-automatic rifle. He was 23 years old. Well, no, he's 22. They corrected it. They were called to the home by family members at the residence. That's what it says. They identified the slain officers. We did that already. One was a trained hostage negotiator. They had a vigil for them. Of course, the residents around there were shocked that this happened. Oh, they didn't release the suspect's identity. So I guess the other guy was was also a victim. So obviously Canada's having their fair share of shootings too. So that's 2 officers lost their lives tragically, probably for something totally stupid. Totally stupid. I can tell you what, I've got some coming up that we're going to be not tonight, but we'll be talking about. There's been some crazy shit been going on around here. From cops, the chief resigning, to the fucking amount of shootings we had over just this past weekend is insane. I said this one he sent was a Quebec City officers charged with assault after a police watchdog group investigated. Said he was charged with assault and assault causing bodily harm after an independent investigation. The guy's name was Jacob Picard, 27, with the Service de Police de la Ville de Quebec. I can't say all that. In Quebec. He got charged after an investigation into 2 controversial interventions last year. First incident, an officer could be seen violently shoving a civilian through a doorway and headlong into a wall. The incident was captured on security cameras. The guy said he got left with a concussion and long-lasting symptom. He's seeking $400,000 in damages from both the city and the officer. A few days later, the same officer was involved in another controversial intervention. In a video shot on some street, the officer is heard swearing and threatening to pepper spray a man before shoving him into a police car. They confirmed that this was the second incident, originally thought to have taken place in November, actually took place in October. They just wanted justice, of course, and they're suing. I don't know the whole cases on this, but I guess if they arrest them, they must have enough evidence. I don't know if how the Canadian police departments work, if they're woke or not over there. Thomas would have to enlighten me on that one, of course. I didn't get a chance to sit around too much and just hee-haw with some of the old fellas and tell some old stories and stuff. But like I said, it was a good time. It's way hotter than what I expected. To tell you the truth, I'm still exhausted from the past week from just being out in that parking lot and the heat of it. Because we were hitting like 90 on most of the days. And just sitting there baking in a blacktop parking lot is not fun. Just really all about got to talk about tonight. I'm sorry, I apologize. It's only 20-something minutes long, but sometimes it ends up like that. And like I said, I'm exhausted, so my brain's not working quite as fast as it usually does because I'm just tired. And Wednesday, like I said, we'll definitely be back with a whole bunch of news. Like I said, I know I'll be here. I'm pretty sure Holster will be here. Not sure on the box yet or not. And if the box does come, maybe we'll bring Big Red along again too. So I'll come back Wednesday. If you want to hear more, I am gonna put out a Patreon in a little bit because I had a little incident that pissed me off pretty damn good while I was out there, and I am gonna rant about it. I'm just not gonna do it on here. I'm going to put it behind the paywall because I got to pay to hear this rant because I just don't want this one out for the public to hear it. So if you're interested in that, you'll have to go join up. If not, come back Wednesday. Go check out the Facebook page. Always doing stuff like on there and stuff. And like I said, hit them reviews, notifications. You'll know when we go live. If you want to be a guest, email me. Send me a DM or something like that. Always looking for guests. I do have some other people lined up. I just got to nail it down. And remember, watch your back, watch your partner's back. I always tell the truth, be honest. All you have is your word and your integrity. You don't want to lose that. It's the only thing you really have in this world. So always be honest, and see y'all Wednesday. Thanks for watching. And remember to smile, because Iceman could always be behind you. We're out.